Hello everybody and welcome to the most exciting game this week. It has been a while. It has been a Thanksgiving break and a half, but we are back today for some exciting, action-packed Rocket League finals. Today it will be Thomas Rocket League B team in the finals against, looks like the Eagles? I have no idea. I should pay attention to this stuff more. Against the Skyhawks, that's who, the Skyhawks. They will be fighting the Skyhawks today in an epic battle for the trophy for their division, as these are both of the teams who have proved themselves absolutely top of their game, top of their division. So I hope you all are ready for what's going to be high action-packed, intense, and just all around edge-of-your-seat gameplay. Tomorrow, just so you guys know, I will plug it at the end of the stream, but tomorrow we do also have an Overwatch game for third place. We unfortunately weren't able to get to finals, but we will be fighting for third place tomorrow. And then this Sunday, tune in for a Valorant stream as well. By me, I'll be streaming the semifinals and finals for our Thomas Cup in Valorant. So, I hope you all are ready for what's going to be an insane game, as we are now actually getting into it. Let's just make sure it's all working properly. Still capturing Overwatch, but instead we go Rocket League. There we go. So, I hope y'all are ready, because this game's getting right into it. 1 of 7. As it comes off, Clunkmaster gets the first touch to bring it onto their side and immediate with the demo onto Febreze. Let me just real quick turn that down, but it's alright, because now we're gonna see Febreze here trying to keep it on Thomas's side, trying to keep this pressure up. It's up in the air, but Clunkmaster, Mars with a demo as well onto Sonus. It's really close. Oh, it's almost into the Hawk's goal, but it's back on Thomas's side now. So Febreze is going to try to get a nice shot on goal, and it's set up, but Quebby and Mars going out of it. It's going to miss. You will see Sonus get the boost there for 100 charge, and it was looking good, but it's not going to be enough. But Febreze is ready to keep it on Thomas's side here. Mars is going to bounce it off the corner, going around. Febreze is a little too far to do anything, but Clunkmaster is going to bounce it off of him. But Sonus is going to bounce it back on the other side. Febreze is there. He's going to try to get the setup, but Mars is going to be able to read it, knock it back down. Jetter's going to come in. It's not going to be enough, though. The angle was there, but it's just not enough. And now it's going to go back onto their side as Febreze is going to look for a setup. Pretty back and forth with a shot on goal, though. Marcus is going to save it. We love Mars absolutely coming in with the defense on clutch there. Mars as well going to get a demo onto Jetter. Pretty back and forth. A nice shot on goal there from Sonus. But again, we love Mars absolutely on incredible defense here. The coordination from both teams is absolutely going insane, but Thomas with the aggression, with the demolitions, are going to be able to do whatever they want now. Sonus coming off of the spawn is going to bounce it back onto Thomas' side, but Colby's going to stop the initial aggression. Mars getting another demo, but it's not going to be enough, as Jetter is going to have a shot on goal with an assist from Sonus and bring the score 1-0 with 3 minutes and 17 seconds left on the clock. Clunkmaster just unable to stop the ball from going in. Thomas has had this aggression for the entire game so far with all these demolitions, trying to get a lot of pressure in space when they need it, but it hasn't been enough. They haven't been able to keep it on the Hawks' side of the field. I say as they're currently on their side of the field, but then again I say something yet again, and it's back on their side. Mars up in the air, setting it up for someone, but Sonus is going to have the read, going to bounce it back over Mars. Clunkmaster is going to bounce it off the right side there. Miss the follow-up, and Fabrice is also going to miss it. It's going to just be a little bit of a cluster there. No one's going to be able to find it, and Mars coming in above Jetter, keeping it on their side into the corner, is going to demo Sonus for trying to get it back onto Thomas's side. And now Clunkmaster's looking for a nice setup. It's going to bounce off the wall, and Quebby's going to come in for a nice assist! Absolutely clean play from Thomas there. Clunkmaster absolutely juking out Sonus there. Jetter missing it, and Fabrice coming off spawn there, not able to get the defense as Quebby comes in for a secondary touch to get the goal, evening out the score. 2.5 minutes left on the clock. One out of Thomas's side immediately, but it should be fine. Fabrice with a shot on goal. Quebby's going to save it. Mars unable to play the defense that time. As now Mars is actually going for an aggressive play, trying to get it back on their side, but he's going to be beaten to the punch by Sonus, just barely. Going to have a shot on goal as well, but Clunkmaster's going to be able to stop it. Quebby going to get back onto their side, but Jetter's going to have a nice setup down the middle field. It's looking good for them, but it's not going to be enough. A nice defense from Mars, I presume. Coming in yet again, Quebby on the back line playing the defense. It's going to go around. It's up in the air. Jetter's going to have a nice setup. He's going to bounce it. Mars is able to hit it, though, right over. It's going towards the goal. It's going to bounce off the backboard. Thomas has a pure chance to score here. Clunkmaster going to hit it instead of Jetter. Jetter just barely missing it every time. And Sonus with a nice twist on it. It's going to hit the rim, actually. It's not going to be enough to go into the goal, but with a minute and a half left, Clunkmaster's going for the setup yet again. Mars is in the air. It's going to bounce off the wall there again in the corner. Clunkmaster with a demo onto Jetter, but it's not going to be enough. But Mars, even though he missed the initial goal, it had to have been a bait as Quebby comes in yet again. I mean, look at this. They get a demo, so they bring it to 2-3 at the very last minute, and Mars must have been a fake out there as Quebby just comes in from the sideline getting a nice goal. 1-2. A minute and 27 seconds left on the clock. This might be a first-round wrap-up for Thomas College, but the game could change immediately yet. It's just 1-2. It won't take that long. We've seen it before on this channel. We've seen them get 3 goals in less than 30 seconds. So this is going to keep it onto their side. It's going to be a nice setup for the Hawks, but it's not going to be enough. Sonus kind of messing it up, but it was actually a nice bounce. But it's Quebby with an amazing save there. Is going to save the goal. Absolutely defending it like a master. They may be going up against the Hawks, but it's him with the eyes of the Hawk. It's going to be another shot on the goal, but Jetter's going to miss it. Just barely a minute left on the clock. Can the Hawks breathe out the score a little bit? Sonus trying to get a nice shot on goal, but it's not going to be enough as Mars is going to go around and also hit it. It's going to go back in the air. Mars is going to get a demo into Fabrice. Clunkmaster going to hit it towards the goal. It's going to look really good, and Jetter's going to have a nice save. Actually hitting the ball for once. Actually not missing it. He will save them from getting even further behind. And actually the first demo for the Hawks in this game is going to be onto Clunkmaster. He's usually the one aggressive and setting up everything right now in this game. Mars is coming in. He's going to bounce it off their goal. They're just going to have to try to play keep away from the Hawks so the Hawks can't catch up in the goal. 30 seconds left. Thomas has the advantage here. They have the pressure. Sonus is trying to look for it. He's trying to look for a bait, but it's not going to be enough. He will bait out Marcus, though. He will bait it out. He was going for a nice clean goal, but Clunkmaster was able to read him like a hawk. My goodness. It's going to be a clean shot on goal yet again for Fabrice, but without enough power and not enough angle. It's going to be 10 seconds left on the clock as Clunkmaster gets another save. It's back up in the air from Sonus. It's in the air. It's on their side. They have another chance to get a score. They need to do something now, but with a demo from Mars onto Sonus, it's not going to be enough. They need to prevent it from touching the ground, but if you're Thomas, you need to hit it to touch the ground to end the time. He's going to hit it towards the corner. It's going to bounce off the corner. It's back in the air. Clunkmaster's going to hit it towards the right side of the field. He's going to try to do something with it. The Hawks are trying to play desperately, trying to keep it off the ground. It's back up in the air towards the center field. Sonus is going to around. Quebby's going for it as well. It's right close to goal, and no one can touch it! And it will be a first round victory for Thomas College. Very intense first game for both teams. Setting the pace. Setting everything up for this game. They are setting the pace. And if you're Thomas, you want to keep that pace. And now is ready up, same side. You gotta wonder who's gonna take control now. Game 2 of 7. Off a rip, Clunkmaster's going to hit it towards their side. Nice little touch. As you see at the top there, it is it's a first to 4. Mars with an immediate shot on goal, but Jetter's going to block it this time. Now it's back to their side. Quebby's going to go up in the air. It's in the corner right now. There's a fight for it. That boost is there, but it's going to go quickly. Sonus with the boost. Thomas not really having the boost they need to do anything. But it's fine. Quebby is going to block the setup there. He's going to keep it up. Trying to keep it onto the corners here is going to be actually the best play for a lot of these teams. As you get it into the corner, they can't get the setup there. They can't get the shots onto the goal. It's looking good. It's going to cruise right in front of the Hawks' goal. Jetter's up in the air. He's trying to get a nice setup. It's going to bounce off. Fabri is trying to get the bait, trying to look like he's going for it. Jetter with a nice little touch is going to get blocked from Klunkmaster, but Fabrice and Mars are going to demo each other. Even it out a little bit. They won't be able to do anything off that, but with a nice... It's almost on goal. Quebby with almost another goal. The third goal of the series is not going to be able to find it as Jetter has actually turned on his monitor for the game. He's going insane. He's getting the setups. He's getting the defenses. He's getting the touches, but Mars is going to bring it towards the center. So shot on goal, and so is not going to be able to touch it. So Mars will get the first goal a minute in for this round. Both teams are absolutely going insane here. I mean, you can see the thirst. You can see the hunger for this trophy. This is the game of all games of your season. Thomas with a nice start. Going a bit crazy here. Fabrice with a nice touch. Jetter with a nice follow-up. Will immediately. Oh, that was so clean from the Hawks. I mean, look at it. Fabrice goes around. He hits it towards the center. Jetter hits it right off of that, right into the corner. As no one from Thomas was there. They weren't fast enough. But that's fine. It's just 1-1. It's still anyone's game. The state of the game can change quite quickly in Rocket League. So as you can see, Jetter hitting it towards their side. Jetter wants this. He needed a game to warm up. Klunkbus. What was that? What? I thought they stopped it. It barely touches the back end of his car, and Fabrice doesn't have the speed to get to it. So that's going to be a nice free goal for Klunkmaster. Gotta pad the stats with that one. Oh my goodness. Mars with another demo, absolutely making sure the enemy cannot play the game. The Hawks have been spending more time on the respawn than they have actually on the field hitting the ball. Jetter has it up in the air off the backboard. This is a nice setup for the Hawks, but it's not going to be enough. Sonus is going to get revenge finally. It's going to be the second demo for them. Oh my gosh, that would have been disgusting from Klunkmaster. But Jetter was able to follow up. Mars with a shot on goal. It's right at the corner, but Fabrice will get a nice touch on it to save. He's got it in the middle, but he's got no boost to get a nice setup, so Quebby's going to come in with the speed, knock it back over to their goal. It is a setup for Thomas. There's going to be a demo from Jetter, or from Quebby onto Jetter, trying to get the setup, but it's not going to be enough. It's just going to roll into the middle. Ebersona's going to hit it towards the right side. It's going to go around. It's going to go back to the middle. It's going to go to Thomas' side, but Fabrice won't be able to hit it, get the wrong angle. It's going in front of the goal, but it's going to be a little cluster there in front of the goal for control of the ball. Sonus is going to hit it back towards the goal. It's really clean, but Klunkmaster's there reading it. Nice shot on goal. He's going to bounce it to the right. The absolute aerial control from Klunkmaster here is going crazy. As you can see, he's able to just angle it whatever he wants. It's almost like he can control the ball with his mind at this point. Jetter's got it in towards the middle there. Mars is going around. He's bringing it to their side. Klunkmaster back up in the air. He's going to bounce it off of Fabrice, and it's going to be another shot on goal, but Sonos is going to be there playing the defense. They're learning their lesson. Fabrice is just going absolutely wild in the air, absolutely going insane as a Hawk, proving that they have the wings to carry them through this game. But will it be enough? Will it be able to land safely and claim control of this trophy, just like the Hawks on the hunt? Jetter's trying to make sure that he's going around. He's trying to make sure it's up in the air. It's back towards Thomas's side. But is it going to be enough? Fabrice coming in, but he hits it just too high. It's a nice setup again from Sonos, but it's too much. It's going to bounce off the rim. It's going to reset it. Klunkmaster going to boop it over Fabrice just a little bit more. It's coming with a nice setup. It's going to be the three-man go. It's going to be the three-man, but Quebby's going to barely whiff it, just barely. Sonos is going to hit Klunkmaster out of the way, but it's actually going to set him up for a goal. It is so close. He's going to get demoed for it, but Klunkmaster not able to do it. Sonos is going to get a nice defense. Jetter's going to be Quebby to the ball, hit it back towards center field. Fabrice is going to hit it towards the right. It's absolutely insane. We've got a minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. It's in front of their goal, but no one from the Hawks are able to follow up, so Klunkmaster's going to get control of it again. He's going to go around. He's going to get demoed for it. The Hawks, they realize that they need to get control of this hunt. They are the predators, not the prey, but it is the prey that they thought were on the back foot that are going to get another goal in this series. Look at that. A nice touch from the hood of his car will knock it into the goal with a nice ka-chow. A minute left on the clock. 1-3. It's up in the air. Thomas have turned into the Predators. They may be the Terriers. They may only have their feet on the ground, but they are showing more aerial superiority than the Hawks could ever dream of right now. Taking absolute control over the game, not letting them do anything. Mars proving me right with another demo onto Febreze. It's going to go around. It's going to be a close shot on goal from Klunkmaster, but it's not going to matter. Jenner's going to save it. Mars is going to stop Jenner and Stonehill at the same time. He's going to get it set up for his team. They're going to have to play some defense here. It's going to be a close one. Febreze is going to knock it out of the way, but Klunkmaster's going to read that. He's going to shoot it towards the goal, but Jenner's going to hit it back towards Thomas' side to get the pressure on. 18 seconds left. Will the Hawks be able to do anything? 15 seconds left. They need to make something happen. They need to get 2 goals just to bring it into overtime, into sudden death to have a chance, but with 10 seconds left, I don't think it's possible as it's going towards their goal. There is a demo on Febreze, but it's going to be Stonehill who's going to hit it towards their side. 5 seconds left, and now it's just going to be Thomas's goal to try to keep it on the ground, but it's going to be the Hawks who have to keep it up in the air. They have to try to play with the food in the air, but Thomas, they want it on the ground. They want to keep it going with the demo on the Stonehill from Klunkmaster. Is going to be up in the air from Jenner. He's going to be the one to keep it in the air. Some of the air is going to bounce down. Febreze is going to hit off the corner. He's going to bounce off himself onto the ground, and Thomas is going to bring the series 2-0. Holy moly. 1 goal each. I mean, who said anything about pigs flying? It's Thomas the Terriers that are flying today. They are tearing the wings off of these Hawks and grounding them for the rest of the series. They're going to need to find their roots. They're going to need to take to the skies if they want to be able to stop the domination that the Terriers currently have. As you can tell, they're taking a small little pause break here. I'll update the score in the meantime. Stream's going to freeze for a second, but I will. It's not ending. Thomas has been going absolutely crazy here so far. And just normal like Rocket League, there are no breaks. There's none. We go straight into these games back to back. It's the games that absolutely kill my voice. Overwatch, at least I have some breaks, but Rocket League doesn't give me any. And as this next game kicks off, Quebby will get a nice first touch, but Febreze is going to hit it to their side, but it gives Klunkmaster a nice... Ooh, you could see the vision there. You could see the vision of the fake out with the backflip to try to get them to go far. Mars is going to hit it up into the corner, and Thomas already have it onto their side. Febreze is going to hit it towards the center, but Klunkmaster going to get it towards that right side of the field. Quebby's going to miss, but that's fine, as Stonehill is going to be able to go around. He's trying to get a nice setup. He gets the boost. Could have been a nice shot onto the goal, but Klunkmaster is going to prevent that from happening. Febreze is in that other corner. Jetter's going to stop it from going too far to their side, but it's actually giving Thomas the setup here. But no one from Thomas is able to set up as Klunkmaster is up in the air. He's going to bounce it off the right wall. Bounce it off of the right wall for himself. No boost to work with, though. He's going to juke out the rest of the Hogs, but Febreze is going to be able to read it and hit it back towards the center field there. He's looking for it for himself, but Klunkmaster is going to be able to stop that momentum. Stonehill is there to follow up, though. It's a shot on goal. Klunkmaster almost gets it, but a minute in, and it won't be enough. Barely not having the speed. Mars barely missing that as well. I mean, look at that. He went for it and almost had it. But the Hawks will bring this round 1-0 with a minute a minute gone. There's not a minute left. Oh my goodness. That would have been a quick round. With a nice bounce shot onto the goal. It's not going to be enough as it bounces a little too high, but Quebby's going to keep it onto their side. Up in the air. Back down towards the ground. Klunkmaster's going to try to make something happen, but it's not going to be enough. Mars is going to be able to stop the pressure from Stonehill that he would have had there. Klunkmaster coming in with a nice tip up into the air, trying to bounce it off himself into the goal, but it's not going to be enough with the speed and the momentum. So it's going to bounce back to Thomas's side. Mars playing the defense yet again. The absolute defensive goat of Thomas College. Klunkmaster is going to get demoed. It's a little bit of a slow game in the corner here, but the boost will go to Quebby. Sealing that away is going to be massive for them, as those boosts fill you up to 100, and you need that to keep the speed. Klunkmaster trying to bait out someone from going too quick is going to bounce it. Absolute control is insane. Quebby's going for a shot, but it gets blocked by Febreze. A nice little tap from the roof. Mars will go with a nice flip. He's going to hit it back to their side. Febreze hitting it off the wall. Quebby going to bounce it off the corner. Trying to get it to Clunkmaster. Clunkmaster solid. He wasn't able to get it. He's going to get the boost. He's going to hit it up into the air. He's trying to get a bait out. Trying to get the speed. Look at him go. Look at this control. Look at this juggle. Flips it up into the air off the corner. They're looking for a setup, but it was kind of an obvious setup, so they're going to be able to read it and stop it. Same with this one. Sonus was looking for it. They get a demo onto Jetter, so it's going to prevent any follow-up. Clunkmaster able to stop Sonus from getting a nice front flip onto it as well. Back into the center. Clunkmaster's going to stop. Jetter going to get a nice demo. Oh, that was one of the cleanest shots I've ever seen. Look at this team coordination. Clunkmaster stops it to bait out someone from going for it. And then Mars off of that is able to boost in Demo Jetter, who was ready to play defense, and enable Quebby to go hit it into the goal. I mean, that's just the game of Rocket League. It's all about team coordination. You need to be able to read the team, have the boost, have the coordination to do plays like that. Because if there's only one person on that defense, if you can eliminate them from the game, from the round, from the field, you're just guaranteed a goal. As I say that, they get another one! I mean, look at this. Mars up in the air, bounces it off, actually, of one of the Hawks, and it's just going to slowly bounce into the goal there. 2 minutes left on the clock, and Thomas have taken control yet again. Sonus is going to get into their corner, but Clunkmaster up in the air yet again. Reads Febreze like a book, like the stats on the back of the bottle, and is going to predict his movements to allow Quebby to almost get another goal. But Jetter is going to be there to save it yet again. Clunkmaster is playing the defense. He's reading it. I'm telling you, Clunkmaster must have mental control over the ball. Because what I am seeing from this player is insane. I mean, everyone is going insane for Thomas College specifically. But Clunkmaster has been on the tip top of his game today. Sonus with a shot onto the goal is not going to be enough as it bounces off that right corner. Excuse me. It's going to bounce off the right wall again, and Jetter's just trying to play keep away from that at this point. But Thomas has the domination and the boost control. With a nice flick, it's going to be an obvious setup. Jetter trying to go for a nice outplay, but Clunkmaster is going to read it and hit it back down towards the ground, towards that right side. It's going to be Mars who's going to go look for the setup, but he's going to just barely overshoot it as the ball goes down and hits the ground. 1 minute remaining. It's looking a little better for the Hawks as they only need one goal to bring it up to a tie, but will it be enough? We don't know. They're trying desperately to make something happen. Quebby's trying to keep it away from Sonus. Thomas might just be swapping to the keep it away play. I mean, they definitely want to get the goals where they can, but right now with 36 seconds left on the clock, they're going to want to see it happen, but Febreze is going to get exactly what the Hawks need. I mean, oh, such a nice shot. 2-2 though, 30 seconds. Next goal will take this whole game away. Whether it's 34 seconds left and someone gets the goal, or if it goes into sudden death. This could shake up the pressure of the entire game. Mars getting a nice slow shot on the goal, but Jetter's going to be able to stop it. Clunkmaster not able to get it. It's a little dangerous there. They're playing a little dangerous game, letting it go in front of the goal like that. It's just going to be a little mess, but Mars is going to get it onto their side. There may be a little pressure for the side of the Hawks here. They're able to bounce it off the corner. 10 seconds left, just going back to their side, but Clunkmaster is going to hit it towards their side. It's going to be close. Someone's going to have to stop it. Jetter does stop it. Mars is going up in the air for it, so is Quebby. I don't know what's happening, but Jetter is up in the air. If it touches the ground, it's going into sudden death. They're going to not let that happen, though. They're going to try to get it. It's going to bounce, but it's going to hit the bottom of the floor just in time. And if you're Thomas, you take that because it looked like it was about to go in. So now it's a stamina game. They need to make something happen. Clunkmaster going for it off of rip here, but nothing! He's going to be able to get it in. 8 seconds. That's all it took. I mean, just look at that. It looks like he's going in, but he flips the car and gets a nice little backflip to hit it over Febreze and over Jetter there. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be seeing a nice clean 4-0 game. I don't want to jinx it yet, but we might be seeing that. As we are going into match point. for Thomas College. I don't know about you, but I didn't think it'd go this quick. Take a drink of water. An immediate demo from Quebby. Thomas has the pressure. They want this. They're keeping this control. Mars going for a nice shot into goal, but it's not a hit off the backboard. Quebby trying to go for it, but it's going to get read by Sonus there. Jitter's going to hit it towards their side there. Mars is going to hit it up into the air. Into the corner. It's going to be a nice over goal. It goes over Sonus! It goes over Sonus. Fabrice. The touch from Fabrice makes it barely arc up over Sonus. That's so unfortunate. It's now 30 seconds in. And it's 0-1. Why did the car explode? So when they have the boost and they're going fast enough, if they ram into one of the opponent's cars, they just explode. It's not that long of a respawn timer, but it's just enough, as you've seen, as the plays have happened in this game. It's enough to open up the goal if someone's on defense. But they need to have the speed to be able to do it. That's why the boosts are also important, because it allows them to do these aerial shots as well as boost into the enemy to demo them. Jetter having it onto their side, but Mars, again, the defensive GOAT. It's got to go up in the air. Fabrice is a nice shot. Fabrice gets it. I always say something and then jinx it. But it's 1-1, a minute in. Anyone's game still. If they're able to catch Thomas College out like this every time, then they might be able to do a reverse sweep. But they're going to have to keep doing that kind of stuff. And I don't know if they can. Clunkmaster able to find the nice second touch on that one, bring it into the middle, but Mars is able to get the demo there. Quebby plays the defense there, is able to stop Fabrice, and then he demos Fabrice. He says, "You're not getting a shot on my goal. You got too close to the ground, buddy, so I'm going to take a bite out of your wings." Quebby has it up in the air. It's going to be really close. It's right in front of the goal! It's anyone's goal! Clunkmaster's going to follow up and get it on the goal! 1-2. I just explained why everyone's blowing up. Open your ears. That's too mean. I'm sorry. I'm just the caster. I should be saying that. What a nice follow-up there. The ball getting stuck right in front of the goal is massive for Thomas, as it allows them to keep this pressure on a minute and a half into the game. Nice little bait out from Jetta there is going to prevent one of Mars from getting it onto their side, but the control that Clunkmaster is going to have, he's going to bounce it off the ground. Jetta's going to stop it. Going to stop Quebby, but Quebby reads it. Oh my gosh. They have the mind control of the century. I mean, look at this. He jumps to go counter it. Jetta and Sonus missing the ball, a follow-up. And Quebby is going to be the one to follow up instead to get it into the goal. 1-3, 3 minutes left. And the Terriers have all the pressure they need. They've come out of the doghouse. Not that they were really in it in the first place, but they came out of the doghouse and put the collar around the bird and said, "It's your turn to sleep in the doghouse tonight, buddy." Sonus finally getting revenge for all the demos that Thomas have had onto them. Absolutely getting ticked off, but gets demoed by Quebby in return. Say, "If you're going to do it to us, then I'm going to do it to you." Quebby has it up in the air. He's looking for the setup. He's going to bounce off the corner. He's going to grab the boost around. Sonus is in the air. He's going to read it. He's going to be able to defend. Get it back into the middle. Mars is going to barely undershoot the ball, but Clunkmaster is going to be able to follow up and get it off at the corner back into the air. He's going to set it up off himself. Bounce it off the corner. He gets it off himself. No one there from the Hawks are able to defend. I mean, Clunkmaster could play the game by himself at this point. Look at this. He's able to do anything he wants with them. Mars getting a nice touch onto them. He's going to be able to hit it, but Jetter's going to be able to follow up, get back onto their side. Mars is going to get the boost. He's going to come in, demo Sonus. Fabrice is going to have a shot on goal, but it's going to bounce off Clunkmaster there. It's up in the air. Mars is going to play the defense, trying to get it back towards center. He's going to bounce it off the corner. It's going to be a nice setup. Jetter going to try to bounce it up in the air for a setup for his teammate, but is anyone there to follow up? No, they're not. Mars is going to try to go in for the defense. He's going to hit it. Just barely beat Jetter to the ball as he was going to do that. Sonus and Mars are going to demo each other yet again. Quibby's going to have a shot on ball, but it's going to be Fabrice who stops him. Mars is up in the air. He's going to get a setup for Clunkmaster. It's going to be a juke out there, but Fabrice is going to be able to read the juke there. Going to stop it from happening, hit the ball back onto their side. He's going to get the boost. Jetter's going to have it up in the air. He's going to go bounce down towards the ground. He's going to try to bounce it off the ground, but Mars is going to be able to play defense there. Sonus gets it back into the middle, but no one's going to be able to follow up as Quibby's going to be able to get it in the air. Fabrice hits it back to that side. Clunkmaster trying to follow it. It's a little dangerous, but Mars is barely able to touch it. And now with the demo there, it's going to go in. That demo gave them just enough time to get it in. I mean, look at that. Just coming off a spawn, and he can't do anything about it. 1-5. I mean, there's still plenty of time left, but we might be seeing a 4-0. Thomas have just been living rent-free in the Hawks' head. Will they be able to bring home the trophy? A minute left until the end of this game. Quibby with a shot on goal. Sonus is going to block it, though. It's onto their side. He gets the boost, though. He's able to stop it. Jukes out for Breeze. Sonus is going to have the speed, though. It's in the corner. It's going to go towards the goal, but Quibby's going to be up in the air. 30 seconds left. This might be it, gang. Sonus and Clunk are going to demo each other. I mean, Thomas have had complete domination of this game, and I think they're just going to take it all the way home with them. Nice shot on goal. Thomas just needs to try to keep the pressure on, not to give the Hawks a chance to get the prey, to get the ball into the goal. Fabrice is looking for it. Jetter's there with the setup just in case, but Quibby's going to read it. 7, 6, 5, 4. It's so close. It's up in the air, but I don't think it's possible. And as it touches the ground, Thomas College are going to be your Rocket League champions. They are going to take this game all the way to the victory. All the way to the end. They will never give up that pressure. They will never let the Hawks have their way with them. And they will take that trophy home. I mean, look at these plays. Insane stuff from both teams, but Thomas just built different. Absolutely. As they will be the ones to take it home. I mean, could you ask for more from your Thomas College Terriers? As they are the ones who will win the Rocket League Championship for their division. They will be bringing that trophy home. And they will be the rulers of Rocket League. I mean, I can only glaze them so much. I mean, they just had so much pressure and control over the field and over the ball that entire time. They had the team coordination. They had the team setup, the communication. I mean, at that point, it's just free. But both teams played a nice, fair game of Rocket League. And that'll bring us to the end of the Rocket League season for this semester. Please, everyone, GG's to Thomas College. GG's to the Hawks. thank you for playing such an amazing game of Rocket League today. Tune in tomorrow for Overwatch, I believe at 8 p.m. as they will be playing the South Carolina Gamecocks for 3rd and 4th place, respectively. I will be streaming and casting that game. And then, tune in Sunday. Sunday's a special event, as we have the Thomas Cup International semifinals and finals that are going to be streamed here by me on Thomas College Esports. It will be for Valorant as well, and you will get to see some insane Valorant gameplay for possible recruits. So, please follow us on Thomas College Esports on Twitch right below. Click that follow button. Not that hard to miss. So that way you never miss a notification for when we go live. So you can come and support our games and watch as much as you want to your heart's content. And then follow us on Thomas Esports on Instagram. Had to remember the name there for a minute. And on Thomas Esports on X or Twitter, whichever you still call it these days. So that way you can get some nice posts about when we go live. About, little clips of the day. Just little updates and stuff. But again, thank you for watching. And GG's to both teams. Because that is it. We will see you tomorrow and on Sunday for some more gameplay on different games. But for Rocket League, you won't see me until next semester. Thank you very much for tuning in. Have a nice rest of your weekend. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.